I'm Haley Boland. WTOC anchors Mike Sela and Madeline Bierster are live outside of the Savannah Civic Center. We'll hear from Madeline, who spent the day speaking with voters, in just a moment. But first, we want to get to our Mike Sela. Now, Mike, you were inside the Johnny Mercer Theater where the former president spoke. It's a pretty intimate venue. What was it like inside?
Well, as you can imagine, it was during a campaign speech is what he called it. He didn't want to call it a rally. He said it was a campaign speech because he says he was here today to outline some of his view. But as you know, with President Donald Trump speaking, there is a lot of going off teleprompter, and he got the crowd going as well. And so it lasted about an hour and a half here. And we want to show you this because a lot of people turned out to hear the former president today, and the streets were lined with people wanting to get inside to get a ticket to be able to hear it. The Johnny Mercer Theater only holds about 2,500 people, so it was a lot less than what we're standing outside in line trying to get in. But once inside, they were all happy to hear from the former president. Of course, former President Trump was in Savannah to outline his plan to, as he says, lower taxes for American business owners and to highlight the importance of buying American goods. In fact, he talked about if he would be elected president again, he would try to drop the tax rate for businesses from 21% to 15%. He also said he had a novel idea that he was trying to take other countries' jobs and bring them back here to America. As he said, he would give those companies the lowest taxes, lowest energy, and cost-free access to the American market.
Here is the deal that I will be offering to every major company and manufacturer on earth. I will give you the lowest taxes, the lowest energy costs, the lowest regulatory burden, and free access to the best and biggest market on the planet, but only if you make your product here in America. It all goes away if you don't make your product here, and hire American workers for the job.
And the former president went on to talk about he'd also want no tax on tips, no tax on overtime, and no tax on Social Security. He also talked about putting a cap out on credit card interest rate at 10%. Again, he knows Georgia is a big battleground state. This was his first visit to Savannah, so he's hoping to sway some voters to come to his camp to help push him across that finish line when the November election rolls around.